figure out what to do with that, man. I'm gonna have to make it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to make it. Let me see if I can do that. Actually, let me see if I can change it. Make the width a little bit.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
There we go. That's a lot. Okay, there we go. Chat is a lot better. There we go. Okay, finally. Welcome in. How is everybody doing? The Black Wizard. Shouts out to the Black Wizard who's in the chat. He says the Discord link has expired. Oh boy. You know we on black people time. Hold on, let me get you that link, buddy. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be neglecting my Discord. It's just I got so much going on, but I promise y'all, when we get to a point when we can do this full time, the Discord gonna be the most lit spot on the planet. I don't even know how to work my fucking Discord. Hold on. Let me get this link. I feel like my PC's moving like mad slow. Okay, here we go. Copy. Boom. Discord link in the chat. Okay, other than that, how is everybody doing today? It's a Friday. I've survived Hurricane Helena, whatever her name was. Helen, whatever her name. We are live in the building. The internet connection is working. I was in fear that today, after Hurricane... What's up with my connection, bro? I was in fear that after Hurricane, whatchamacallit, I was gonna have connection issues, or I was just not gonna have power at all. So I didn't think that we would. I didn't think that we would, get the show off today. Mr. What's his name wants to know if I got the soundboard fixed. So it's not that the soundboard was ever broken. It's that for whatever reason, I did an update because my computer kept bugging me about an update the other day. So I was like, you know what? Leave me alone. I just went ahead and did the update. When it came back on, I opened up my soundboard and all of my sounds were gone. They're still in the computer, right? They're still in the computer. The sounds are all still there, but they're not in the software, my soundboard software anymore. So I have to literally, and I had, upwards of 50 sound effects. So I would literally have to go back and add each one. I just haven't gotten around to doing that. But I got our classic. You know what I'm saying? Got our favorite. We got OMG.
Oh my God.
And we got Big Shirley. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? That's what we're working with right now. I still got my memes in OBS, but I do not have all of my sounds. So I am so glad to see you all here. Welcome back to the Grift. For all of you who speak Grift, hello. Shouts out to, oh, by the way, for channel members, there are new emotes. I'm about to drop them things. In the chat, man. Shouts out to my girl Honey, who hit us up with the new emotes. You can see them. My favorite one is this one. I'm about to spam it in the chat. Uh-oh. That's right. That's right. We got new emotes. So for all the channel members, you have access to the emotes, the newest emotes. We're going to have more coming. Just I had been lagging behind with adding those. But anyway, so guys, we got a lot to talk about. Before we do, we got to grift, okay? Well, it's going to be hard to grift with nothing on screen. There we go. All right, so before we get into it, we got to grift, all right? If you... There we go. All right. No? What the hell? Okay, fine. Whatever. So yeah, 15,000 subs, guys. 15,000 subs is what we got to get to if you want to see me torture myself and play Dustborn in full-blown clown fit, okay? Full-blown clown fit, all right? All you got to do is like the video, like the stream, make sure you're subscribed, and share this out with your peoples, man. Share this out with your peoples. Anyway, we're gonna get back into it. So we got a lot to talk about today. Okay. I've been holding on to this grift all week long. Because I knew it was gonna be it wasn't enough to do one video on it. But I wound up cracking, and I had to, oh shit, we got a super chat in the house. So normally, you know, we dance on them for the super chat, and we play our favorite song. Don't have that song right now, so we just gonna dance on them. Shouts out to Black Metal Gamer. He says it's pronounced Ghost of Yotei, by the way. Okay, Yotei. I'm gonna go with Yotei. That sounds a lot better. It's kind of like when I'm dating. You dating a chick, and she wants to go to some fancy restaurant, and it's like, you want to go to a fancy restaurant, like, so you got to trick her. You know what I'm saying? You call her, you pick up the phone, and you say, "Hey, listen, get dressed. We going to the Olive Garden." We are going to the Olive Garden. Oh man, how many of y'all know what the Olive Garden is? Mic check, mic check. OBS said it disconnected, but I don't know. Mic check, mic check, mic check. OBS said it disconnected, but I can't tell. I hope OBS is not gonna do this in the entire stream, dude. Cause we got a lot to talk about. Okay. MRI Gamer says I'm back. Juan got it right. He said you get her on the phone and you say, "We going to the Olive Garden." She wouldn't have no idea. You pull up. There's so much to grift on. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with this one. Okay. God, this is going to be a Ubisoft special. Okay. The fall of Ubisoft, guys. First things first is we got to talk about how Star Wars Outlaws did not sell well. Okay. So let's go to Twitter. Well, let me pull up another tab. Let's go to Twitter. Let me see something. Let me pull this up over here. See what I'm looking like. Okay. All right. Okay. So right now we're fine. Okay, my connection just snapped back in place. All right, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, so let's get to it. So Star Wars Outlaws is not selling well. Okay. Did not sell well. Did not meet their expectations. Now, this is going to be relative. I can't wait to see numbers. Sales. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? All right. Investors seem very okay. So here we go. Investors seem very disappointed about Star Wars Outlaws sales numbers and let you. No, this ain't even new. This ain't even okay. Ubisoft is turning over every rock to find sales comes crawling back to Steam, according to PC Gamers. Even PC Gamer says come. Okay, so it's coming to Steam. The announcement comes by the way of today's Ubisoft financial targets update, in which the company says initial sales of Star Wars Outlaws proved softer than expected. Ubisoft's development teams are currently fully mobilized to swiftly implement a series of updates aimed at polishing and improving the player experience in hopes that the game can become a strong, long-term performer. Star Wars Outlaws first launched for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC via Ubisoft Store. Now, that's another thing. Why the fuck would you only release it on the Ubisoft Store? Oh, that's right. You got to justify having that subscription service, right? Well, it backfired. Sales is trash. It's coming to Steam. And this is an embarrassment. But I do want to give you guys a pat on the back for standing your ground and speaking with your wallet, right? I think this is the first year, at least in my experience, you guys can give me some other examples where I feel like gamers have collectively spoken, even when they didn't want to. Because make no mistake, a lot of these freak shows on the other side are broke as shit. Broke as shit. So they speaking with their wallet and don't even know it. I'm broke. I can't afford to support the game that I want to champion so much. We the ones with the money, right? We the ones with the money. But going back to so we know Star Wars Outlaws didn't do well, right? I mean, the shit was looking bad. But now these niggas have the audacity. The employees have the audacity to threaten to boycott. I said boycott. To strike while Ubisoft is falling down. Are you out of your mind? Are you? Oh yeah, I do got that. I do got that. Are you out of your mind? Like, are you? Hold on. So a French video game union syndicate. I can't pronounce that. Called for Ubisoft employees to strike as the company teeters on the brink following its huge failure with Star Wars Outlaws and delaying Assassin's Creed Shadows to February. Okay. Syndicate called for Ubisoft to strike on October 15th to 16th and the 17th after the company demanded employees begin working in company's offices for 3 days per week for all employees. That's how you know we are dealing with some pure psychopaths. You niggas make $70,000 to 6 figures a year making video games, and you mad because niggas asking you to come into the office? Nigga, I would bring a pillow to that bitch. And obviously, Ubisoft is like, okay. Let me get this straight. We were supposed to put out 4 games this year. We put out Skull and Bones. Garbage. Trash. X-Defiant. Star Wars Outlaws. Garbage. Trash. And then we was about to deliver more trash with Assassin's Creed Shadows. What is the common denominator here? Well, one, your shit is woke, even though you're trying to lie to us, gaslight us, tell us that your shit. Maybe, Mr. CEO, all of our developers are working from home. We have no way of knowing whether or not they're actually being productive. Like, we're trying to put out quality games, but we can't do it because we actually don't know whether our employees are doing their jobs or not. And based on the products that we keep releasing, it doesn't appear they're doing their jobs. So what's the solution? Bring their ass back into the office at least 3 days a week. These niggas talking about going on strike. Are you out of your mind? Your company is about to crash. You striking, you ain't finna have a job. And you trying to strike? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. How many times I gotta say it? These niggas don't want to come to work. Listen, Ubisoft, I understand we ain't seen eye to eye the last few years. But nigga, I will come up there and slave for a fraction of the price. You get your diversity, your ESG scores up. I will come up there and bring niggas coffee. You still gotta pay me $60,000 at least. I will be your coffee. Am I tripping? Is there anybody in this chat who wouldn't go and work at Ubisoft for a fraction of the price to do what these people do? Is it just me? Is it just me? Right, Cryptic. Trelly C says those employees are finna be striking back to the house. Exactly. Like I don't know what y'all thought, but there's plenty of people that's waiting in line for your job. And listen, I'll learn on the fly. Whatever coding you need, I'm good with computers. I've been working with computers and tech my whole life. So, like, all that shit, nigga, get your ass in the office and shut the fuck up.
Fuck up in 2024. Yo.
Like, y'all niggas are out of your mind. Y'all niggas get maternity leave, paid leave. You get benefits. I'm pretty sure you get discounts, free games, all type of shit. Living a nice ass. I want to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Nigga, fuck your work-life balance. You ain't earned no work-life balance. Your games are trash. But at the same time, the games industry brought this on themselves. Supporting all that COVID shit. Shit, I would have been in COVID like, man, y'all niggas coming to work. But COVID, nigga, we got masks. We got masks. Cryptic Beat says, don't forget period leave. Oh, wait, that's a real thing, ain't it? They do be giving women off when they on their cycle. You just can't make it up, guys. I'm pretty sure they got some Big Shirley leave too.
Big Shirley.
Give a big bitch some paid leave when she hungry. Jesus Christ. We got MRI Gamer. He's in the house. I would give you a Don DeMarco, but I don't have it. Manny Lamont is in the building. Of course, Cryptic Beats. Frostfang is in the building. Frostfang says, aTraes, will be there still working for another 4 hours while everyone else goes home from their 6-hour shift? I gotta be honest with you. I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. Drop these emotes. Drop them emotes on you though. So yeah, but that isn't the only Ubisoft story, guys. It's not stopping. Okay, we've already talked about Assassin's Creed. Okay, we talked about how they skipped the Tokyo Game Show and delayed the game. But what about the reaction to it? A financial analyst described Ubisoft's sales collapse and its delaying of Assassin's Creed Shadows a total meltdown, and the company's stop collapse proves that true. So we can go and look at Ubisoft stock. Video game maker Ubisoft in chaos after anti-DEI backlash. Y'all making a dent. Let me see. Stock. Guys. Holy. You know Ubisoft hate being alive.
I say over and over and over again, I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me.
Oh, you know they hate being alive.
I'm in so much pain.
I'm in so much pain. Help me. Ubisoft, your help is firing everybody. If I'm the CEO at Ubisoft, I'm saying I'm going to kick back, do just like this here. They're going to be like, what you so relaxed for? Because I knew this shit was coming. I knew this shit was coming. Y'all see our stock, right? Y'all see we ain't got no money, right? Y'all see the last 3 games we put out flop, right? Yeah. Fired. You get fired. Everybody gets fired. That's right. That's right. It's blasphemous. You hired all of it. That's right, Manny. You hired all of these DEI people who can't do the job, who can't mentally take it. You got to give leave to your community manager because somebody called that motherfucker oh, I ain't even got Tranny Demon up here. And now you suffering the consequences. That's right. That's right. What did this chief financial analyst have to say? Valiant Renegade reacted to the news that broke yesterday afternoon in the United States, and that Ubisoft was not only delaying Assassin's Creed Shadows, but that they were reducing their sales expectations for its second quarter by 30%. Okay. Oh well, isn't Valiant Renegade part of this? That's a little biased. That's a little biased. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Valiant Renegade, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's a little biased. Okay, so, but with the financial woes, right? Watch the rumors. Okay, watch these rumors, right? Okay, here we go. Shout out to that boy Dread Roberts. DeMarco, man. Fuck this. There we go. Hold on. Fuck this. I can't go without my Don DeMarco. There we go. Okay. Shout out to my boy Dread Roberts. Let me hit you with a. He goes, while it would indeed be hilarious if Ubisoft was working overtime to erase Yasuke from the game, I just don't think it's true because the game is already finished and Yasuke is a primary selling point. The way this is worded leads me to believe Paul Tassi simply heard a rumor on the internet, not internal UBI whisperings. But what is funny is that he still calls Yasuke a legendary samurai. So if you didn't know, Paul Tassi is you know what? Fuck you, Trelly. Fuck you. I don't know. It's a storm down here. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. My internet is normally fast. As a matter of fact, I just downloaded. I'm sad. I'm sad to say this, but I just downloaded Madden in like 10 minutes. I was getting like 800 megabits per second. So fuck you, Trelly. Fuck you, dude. I'm squabbling.
Teach your man how to squabble. Yeah. Hit that trigger next time.
We still squabble now. All right, but so Paul Tassi is having a complete meltdown over the fact that Ubisoft has acknowledged that the culture war stuff is affecting them. Okay. Matter of fact, this ain't even a post that I want to look at. We'll keep that one. Where is Grums? Yeah, let me find Grums. Grums had it. There it is. Paul Tassi is big mad. He writes this article after Assassin's Creed Shadows delay. Ubisoft acknowledges Outlaws issues, anti-woke pushback. Now, we talked about this in another video, but I didn't know he wrote a whole article on it. Then Ubisoft surprisingly tactically acknowledged a narrative that its games have become too woke or agenda-driven, according to a segment of the internet. Nah, nigga, according to the whole motherfucking gaming community. Stop playing. This is what the CEO said. I want to reaffirm that we are a entertainment first company creating games for the broadest possible audience, and our goal is not to push any specific agenda. We know that's cap. Matter of fact, where's my there we go. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucking up. I should have got this earlier, but it is what it is. It is what it is. There we go. Motherfucker talking about some no agendas being pushed.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Who you think you're talking to? We remain committed to creating games that everyone can enjoy. So why are your community managers coming out and calling gamers Nazis and all this stuff? Now we can go back to Dread Roberts. This is what he said in the article. And shouts out to y'all for highlighting this so that we ain't got to get that man a click. All right. With the Shadows delay, I have seen some talk about how they're using this time to patch out Yasuke or reduce his role in the game as a result of all of this. That's essentially impossible at this point. I agree. I think that's an absurd idea that this late in the game they're patching out Yasuke. Now, they did cancel their presentation at the Tokyo Game Show. Were they feeling much more heat than we originally thought they were feeling from Japan? I don't know. This is a 3-month delay for a feature complete game, and you are not going to tear out the entire meat of the story and replace it during that time. That's just not how it works. It will indeed simply be polished, ensuring the game launches with its best foot forward in that department and has fewer bugs than Outlaws did. Ubisoft already apologized to its Japanese audiences over some questionable promotional materials for Shadows. The pushback was also about the inclusion of Yasuke as one of the 2 leads, a legendary black samurai, which is a lie, where there was an ensuing debate of whether he was actually a samurai and a stated idea that it shouldn't be starring him at all. It shouldn't. Now, again, as I've said before, what they should have done was, one, they, instead of including a female shinobi, they should have included a Japanese male shinobi as the main character, and have Yasuke be an extension of your abilities, right? Like, you play as a ninja, as a shinobi the entire game, but you can dive into the samurai portion of it by kind of switching to Yasuke every now and again. You could have done that. That would have been acceptable. It's clearly established that the game is from the point of view of the Japanese male character, but you get to play as this larger than life samurai figure. Leave it ambiguous in the history about whether or not he was actually a samurai. Hey guys, it's kind of fictional. And then because Yasuke was obviously bigger than everyone, Minakata says shinobi is for male. The fact that you just tried to make me say that. Kanauchi is for female. Okay. My bad. That's stupid on my part. Let me see if I got a meme for my stupidity. You can have Kurt look at me for my stupid. Fuck you, Kurt. Anyway, but yeah, though. So Paul Tassi is having a meltdown. The reason why Paul Tassi is having a meltdown, guys, is because they've spent, he and people like Alyssa Mercante and the Mighty Cook, they have been trying to convince you for the better half of 2024 that there is no culture war. Nobody talks about this. Nobody thinks about this. It's clearly a right-wing conspiracy theory. And the simple fact of the matter is, multiple people in the gaming industry has confirmed that this is a thing. And Paul Tassi is pulling his hair out about it. I'm sorry, Paul, but we've been telling you. You see me? You see me, Paul? I see you. I've been telling you. I know you got me blocked. But we've been telling you, where the Mighty Cook at? Let's go see what the Mighty Cook had to say. Let's see if he even acknowledged this at all. Where's this nigga at? Let's see. Does he even mention? Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? The same motherfucker that goes on here calling people weirdos, but you talking about can we all just get along? Boy, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Let's see what the Mighty Cook has to say. Hold up. Here we go.
Pandering absolutely does exist in almost every aspect of capitalism, right? Whether it's like towards the games or towards movies or towards anything at all. People are going to try to pander to someone if they see a dollar sign come in, or for investors or whatever, as I said. The issue is a group of people will try to weaponize that idea. That is true. It's a true idea, right? They'll weaponize that and make it seem like it's casted much wider than it actually is. Every time you see a black person in a video game, it's not pandering. Every time you see a woman.
I agree. Every time you see a black person in the game, it's not pandering. Unless it makes no sense. In this particular instance, Mighty Cook, a black main character in a game stationed in Japan, in feudal Japan, where it's very questionable about whether he was actually a samurai or not, makes entirely no sense when every other game in that series was based on people in that area. Like what? It would have been the same reaction if you would have put a Mexican nigga in there. Like why the hell we got a Mexican in feudal Japan? This shit makes no sense. We know they did it for DEI purposes. Let me let them continue.
Every time you see a woman or homosexuality or just anyone that's not like a straight white man, it's not always pandering. So there's two ways you can have this conversation that I'll see play out. One, immediately calling it woke. And when that happens, it's usually you're just ignorant, right? Then two, people that are skeptical, right? Which is fine. And then waiting for more information, maybe even waiting until the game is released. To act.
No. I don't need, that's the thing. I don't need to wait for the game to release to know what the fuck I'm looking at. Mr. Cook, let me remind you, the first Assassin's Creed game came out in what year, guys? What, 2007, 2008? The first thing that I thought, you thought, Mighty Keith, everyone in this chat, the first thing y'all thought when Assassin's Creed came out was, damn, I wonder what it would be like to have this shit in Japan. Running around as a ninja. Now, lucky for us, we got Ghost of Tsushima before we ever got this bullshit. But we've all been thinking, what would it be like to have this in Japan? All these years, it's almost been 20 years, guys. Finally, Ubisoft says, we giving y'all what y'all been asking for. Assassin's Creed in Japan. Every single Assassin's Creed game has had a main character that was representative of the terrain he was in, of the area he was in, of the country he was in, of the city he was in. For the first time ever, we get an actual historical figure, and that's the main character in the Assassin's Creed game. Why? Why? Every other character was fictional. Why all of a sudden we getting a historically supposed to be accurate character? Why? Oh, we see, because you wanted to use Yasuke. Why? Why did you want to use Yasuke? Oh, because we want more people to see themselves. No, you don't. You're doing it because you're pandering. And you know you're going to get benefits to do it. Other than that, it makes no sense. Why would you upset the entire Japanese player base by doing this? And you reinforced it by making, instead of giving us a shinobi, you gave us a, what was it? A coochie? What did they say? I'm sorry. I didn't want to fuck it up. A kanauchi, I'm sorry, a female shinobi. Trelly C said, bro was finna say it, a coochie. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be disrespectful. Hold on. Let me get to some of these comments, man. Oh my gosh. Mr. What's his name says, "Oh, I've been waiting to see his video without watching it myself." I didn't even let him finish. Let me let him finish.
Actually cast their idea of if this is or is not woke, right? And the way those people go about it is you look for information, right? You'll hear YouTubers or other content creators talk about like what's happening behind the scenes. And a lot of times, a lot of that stuff is just misinformation, right? Then there are times there may be like a little bit of it is true, but then the creator or the person will expand it to make it look like it's much more than it is, right? So it's like,
in what way? In what way? We only report on what y'all put. I don't know, besides for maybe Smash JT, which stuff, besides from maybe Smash JT and Grums maybe, I don't know any other content creator who's breaking news. Not me, nor Hypnotic, Words of Paradise, not Dread Roberts, none of us break news. What we do is we take stuff that you motherfuckers put out into the stratosphere and we give a different perspective on it. That's all we do. So this idea that we're taking stuff that is a little true and then we extrapolate. No, we don't. No, we don't. Everything points to this. All of the quote unquote Japanese consultants that they had, how the fuck did you create a toy or a collectible with a fucking one-legged Torii gate, knowing that there's only one-legged Torii gate that survived Nagasaki? I hope I'm not fucking it up. I sound like I'm fucking it up. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on, bro. I really don't. I think Ubisoft saw my stream and was like, this nigga's cooking us too bad. We got to take him out. Jesus. But anyway, so yeah. So if you are to do something that stupid and not, like somebody just said in the chat, it takes 2 seconds to research this. If you are to do something that stupid, why am I to believe that you had the best intentions when you decided to go with Yasuke to make this Nightmare says it's pronounced kunoichi. Oh, I've heard that before. I've heard that in anime actually, so I don't know why I couldn't get that right. Kunoichi. I need to pay a visit to Japan and learn their customs so I can learn how to be more respectful on these streams. Cause saying coochie was wild. Saying coochie was fucking wild. Nigga like, whoa. Nigga might turn me into an egg roll right here on this stream. Look, Encrypted Beats talking about some fake Naruto. First of all, I never claimed to be like a super Naruto fan. First of all, you make me say Naruto. I say Naruto. That's what I say. I say Naruto. Everybody else say Naruto. Just like some people say Suzuki. And I'm like, that nigga's name is Sasuke, bro. Why would you? Or like some people say Yasuke. And I'm like, the nigga's name is Yasuke. Like, why y'all keep... Anyway. Let me let this man continue.
If you hear that, sharks bite 57 people a year, right? Instead of hearing that from the creator, you'll hear, sharks kill people, right? Sharks kill people, guys.
That's a terrible analogy because sharks kill people is a true statement. They do. It's a true statement. It's just, do they kill people as much as people kill people? No. But it's a true statement. Sharks kill people. What the fuck is this on my chin? I don't know what that was about. That shit looked a real herpy-ish, didn't it? Let me make sure I didn't misinterpret what he said. Let me run that back.
If hearing that from the creator, you'll hear, right? So it's like, if you hear that, sharks bite 57 people a year, right? Instead of hearing that from the creator, you'll hear
sharks bite 57 people a year. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's do this. I'm gonna look up this information. So what he's trying to say is, damn, I got disconnected again? Am I back? Yo, dude, I'm going to have to. Okay, so what he's trying to say is, because there are fewer, at least, well, let me go to a more, let me get, okay, so there are fewer than 10 deaths globally due to shark attacks on humans. So he's saying 57 shark bites a year. Sharks kill people. But a shark can kill people. Now, he's saying that you can mislead people by saying sharks kill people because somebody said there's 57 shark bites. But it's still stupid because sharks can't kill people. Like everybody knows, like you can't tell people, you can't go up to nobody and says, well, actually, only 10 people per year die from shark attacks. So what? I'm supposed to be like, okay, when I see a shark, I guess I shouldn't be that afraid anymore. No, you stupid motherfucker. It's a shark. It depends on what kind of shark it is. Obviously, if it's a whale shark I just ran into, maybe I don't need to panic that much. But if a fucking bull shark, am I supposed to be like, well, wait guys, we maybe we shouldn't panic because it's just a bull shark and there's only 10 shark deaths per year. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a moment, guys. Let me dance on you. All right. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, let me let them finish.
Sharks. It's just like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be swimming next to a shark, right? But you understand how it's like, okay, in reality, that is kind of like an irrational fear for the most part if you go to the beach, because sharks only bite 57 people on average per year, right? So the chances are you're not going to get bit. But that's just like a little
That's assuming, okay, so that changes the context. If the fear, if somebody says, oh, I don't want to go to the, if somebody says, I don't want to go to the beach because I'm afraid to get bit by a shark, then that argument makes sense. Because what the fuck do you mean? Like, what's the chances of you getting attacked by a fucking shark? It's slim. It's slim. Okay? But if you're out swimming already and you see a shark and then you panic, which you probably shouldn't panic, but you panic and somebody tells you, oh, relax, only 10 people per year die via shark. What? So it's still a true statement. Sharks kill people. If they feel like it. If they feel like it.
Example of what I mean by some people will take a stat or possibly some truth.
Okay. So yeah. But I want to know, I guess he didn't comment on the rest of the Ubisoft stuff. We're an hour into the show and we still on Ubisoft. It's just so much Ubisoft stuff going on. The strike. We don't even know what's going on with X Defiant. Let me get into some of these comments. Kira, I'm not gonna say your last name because I don't want to fuck it up. I've been fucking up names since I got on stream today. Did the hurricane hit Atlanta? Cause stream is cutting. Yeah, I'm about to figure that out right now. Because I don't know what's going on. Like it keeps, like I'm looking at it fluctuate right now. The hurricane did hit us, but I didn't see any evidence that it was going to start doing this. But I'm like, I don't want to end the stream early to try to figure out what's going on with my internet. I feel like outside of the little times but I don't know what it looks like on y'all end though. Like, cause on my end it's just cut out for a moment and it comes back in. But like, see right now it looks good. So I guess I'm gonna have to call my my internet service provider and figure out. Wait, can y'all not see me? I was so right now I'm on. Right now I'm on Wi-Fi, but a moment ago I was on direct connection. So there's something weird going on. I think there's something weird going on with my Ethernet ports on my PC. Because for example, when I try to download games on Steam, the connection is so janky when I'm hardwired. It like it'll go from downloading at 300 megabits per second, then it'll drop down to like 3, then it'll drop down to like, then it'll go up to like 200. Like it's so spotty. It's so spotty, but I know it's not the internet because if I hardwire my Xbox up and download a game, it's consistently downloading at 800 megabits per second. However, if I download a game via Wi-Fi on Steam using my PC, it's consistent. It's just not consistently high. It's like 45 megabits per second. I'm like what the fuck? So I don't know. It's something going on. I'm gonna have to get a new PC at some point. Cause at one point my PC did get struck by lightning. Like my HDMI ports don't work. So you said it's been froze for a couple of minutes. I don't know. On my end, I don't know, guys. I might have to restart my modem. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart my modem, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys, okay? Because I don't know. I don't like. I'm already struggle streaming. I don't like giving y'all a bad stream. So let me stop. Let me restart my modem, and then I'll be right back. Mr. said my PC is on life support.